George here. AF5LA is my ham call. Today I'm going to be talking about setting up SDRuHDR, an application that I wrote to connect SDRuno to Ham Radio Deluxe. So in here you can see Ham Radio Deluxe is connected to my ICOM 7100. You can hear it running in the background. What I really want to do now is be able to click on a signal in SDRuno, like there, and have my Ham Radio Deluxe follow it, which it doesn't do. So that's why I wrote this app, to make the two of them connected together. So now in order to get the two of them to work together, I have to set up some virtual serial ports to allow SDRuno to connect to my app and let Ham Radio Deluxe connect to my app. I'm using Virtual Serial Port Driver by Ultima Software. Alright, now to create these ports, we'll start off by creating the first pair of ports, COM10 and COM11. And the second pair of ports will be COM12 and COM13. So now over here you can see there's 4 virtual ports. 10 and 11 are back to back. 12 and 13 are back to back. Let's look over here in Device Manager. And you can see in Device Manager we have those 4 ports. COM10 to COM11, COM11 to COM10, COM12 to COM13, and COM13 to COM12. It's just like having 2 serial boards with a crossover cable connected to them in the same computer. Now we need to configure SDRuno to connect to serial port 10. In order to do that, on the RX control screen, click on SCTT. And that brings up the Receive Settings box. And in Receive Settings, go to CAT. And in CAT, scroll down here and we find COM10. There it is. Click on RX mode control, baud rate 57600, which is really not important, and then click on connect, enable and connect. Now here we see status connected. Next, we need to configure HRD to connect to serial port 13. So in HRD, we go to Tools, Hardware, Third-Party Serial Port. And for Third-Party Serial Port, we're going to select COM13. Mode is None. None is the correct setting here. Click on Enable and connect when ham radio starts. And then we click on Apply and we see COM13 is connected. So we're done there. Now we just need to set up a SDRuHDR to use the 2 other COM ports. So for the SDRuno COM port, We click here and come down here and click on COM 11. And for the HDR connection, we click here and click on COM 12. Now, oh, well, it would help if I cut COM 12, wouldn't it? There it is. There, looks like we're getting somewhere. Aha! Everything is running now. So let's demo it. There's Ham Radio Deluxe. And here is SDRuno. And so if I click on a signal over here in SDRuno, there's one right there. Now you see Ham Radio Deluxe change to the same frequency. Turn up the volume here. I think we're slightly mistuned. Let's change. So now you can see the two of them are synchronized. If I change the frequency on my radio, you see SDRuno followed my radio. Of course, most of the time you'll be wanting to use it to just click on a signal in the band scope and have your radio sync to it. So pretty much that's it in a nutshell. That's what this is all about. It has the ability to sync SDRuno and Ham Radio Deluxe, and it still retains all the features of Ham Radio Deluxe, of me being able to control my radio by changing the filter or the AGC, any of those items. So, thank you for listening and watching. AF5LA, George 73s.